All right, so let's take a look to see what happened in the markets today. And today is Tuesday, March 23rd, and we're trying to do this in 5 minutes or less. Well, at first today was very uneventful, but then a slide in the afternoon pushed all three major indices into the red. So let's take a look at this to see what happened. So here you see the Dow finished down 0.9%. But if you look at the 5-minute chart, you see exactly of what happened here today. Oops. Let me see if my pen is working so that I can mark a few things up. There we go. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, today we opened right here, and as you can see, pretty uneventful for most of the day, and then we had the dump into the afternoon. Now, in the other indices, we had it as well. So if you're looking at the S&P here, also the S&P today down 0.8%, and the NASDAQ was down 0.5%. So what happened today? And today, the coronavirus was back in the spotlight. Yes, here in the United States, we are administering 2.5 million vaccines per day, but the number of cases is increasing in 21 out of the 50 states after several governors relaxed restrictions on businesses. And you see, it's not only here in the US. Today, the World Health Organization, the WHO, said that most regions of the globe are seeing an increase in new COVID cases as highly contagious variants continues to spread. For example, Germany is extending its lockdown until April 18th, and nearly 1/3 of France entered a 30-day shutdown on Saturday. So this is when we look at the markets here. As a result, this is where travel and retail stocks sold off today. So here, for example, we have Carnival Cruise Lines down 7.8%. We have Norwegian Cruise Lines being down more than 7% as well, 7.1%. Then we also have the airlines. So here's American Airlines dropping 6.5%, and also having United Airlines being down 6.8%. And so before I forget, since we are looking at individual stocks here, today is the big day for GameStop, because GameStop is reporting earnings this afternoon. And as you can see right now in afternoon trading, we are down 4.8%. Hey, by the way, today, since we're talking overall of the markets, today marks the 1-year anniversary of the bull market. So exactly 1 year today, the market started turning around. So as you can see here on March 23rd, 2020, the S&P started recovering after being down 34% from the highs in February. Now, the indices have made a very, very impressive comeback. By the way, as you can see here, this image courtesy of CNBC. So thanks for making this very cool graphic. So the S&P actually within this 1 year rallied 80%. Now looking at the NASDAQ, so if we are talking about the NASDAQ, so the NASDAQ actually up more than 90% since a year ago. And then we also have the Dow, and the Dow is up an impressive 75%. So that's kind of crazy. However, so what is next for the markets? What can we expect over the next few days? Well, I mentioned it in the previous updates. There is nothing on the economic calendar right now. So as you can see, all we have that right now, Fed Chair Powell is testifying in front of the Senate and the House. But other than this, not a whole lot going on. And you see, traders need some news to focus on. And for the past few weeks, traders have been focusing on the 10-year yield, right? So it has been going up, making a new 14-month high that we experienced there. But as you can see, over the past few days, not a whole lot going on. So we're going just sideways. And since there's not much going on right there, traders are turning their attention to something else, and today it was the coronavirus. And here's what I think. Until we have some major news, we will see the markets flopping around as we have over the past few days. So if you're going back here and take a look at the NASDAQ, as you can see, over the past few days, So slightly up, slightly down, slightly up, pretty much not going just anywhere. So we need some news that stimulate the market either to the upside or the downside. Anyhow, so this is what happened in the markets today, and this wraps up today's stock market news. And keep in mind, always trade what you see and not what you think. And I would